Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone is fine. So, welcome to our second webinar. Let me introduce myself again. My name is Kiki. I am a math teacher in Pribadi Depok. So, three weeks ago, it was my first time conducting online learning. So, like any of you, I faced some problems. So, one of my biggest problems that I couldn't have a efficient conversation with my students. Sometimes when I try to ask something, my students' internet connection is unstable. I couldn't hear his voice, etc. So until I use this Pear Deck presentation, I can have a good conversation with my students. Okay, so before we really start the presentation, I want you to go to this website and enter this following code. Okay. Up until now, we have 14 students connected to the 14 participants. Okay, but maybe they can join later. Okay. Okay, in the previous webinar, we discussed about Zoom and Google Classroom. So Zoom is one of the most popular teleconferencing tools, which help us to do the face-to-face meeting. Okay, and then we have also Google Classroom last week. This kind of website is useful for us to administering the course, give sharing materials, etc. We have also other examples here, Seesaw, Edmodo. This kind of website is called learning management system. So I prefer to say it social learning network. So it's more like Facebook to us. So we post something and then our students see the materials that we share. And then the third type of website, we can say it electronic books. So this kind of website provide content for us, material for us, or maybe simulation like Khan Academy, CK12, etc. And then the next type of website, we call them student engagement platform. And one of them is Pear Deck. So they don't do teleconferencing tools, they don't do management system, and they don't give us also content. So this kind of website is useful to engage our student in our classroom. Okay, so we will talk more about Pear Deck now. So before I start, let me see how many of you already know about the Pear Decks. So maybe if you know already use Pear Deck, maybe we can skip some basics information related to Pear Deck. I want you to answer this question in your Pear Deck presentation. Okay, let's see your response. For example, out of 23 participants, 13 of you already answered. Okay, you can see it from the Zoom screen that I share. So 13 of you didn't know about Pear Deck yet. So this kind of question is good for you to start the lesson so that we can know prior knowledge of our students, and we can see the response easily. Even we have, for example, 30 students, we don't have to ask them one by one. Okay, there are 28. Or let me give you, for example, another 30 seconds to answer this question. You can also give some time like this. Okay, most of you haven't tried Pear Deck. So when the time is finished, they will directly lock the student screen, so you cannot enter the response anymore. So it's good for student to look back in our Zoom screen, and then you can explain something there. So the next one, I want to know what kind of device are you using to participate in this presentation. Yeah, most of you use laptop, let me share the response. Most of you use laptop, which is good, so that you can split the screen, one of them for presentation, one of them for Zoom, because we will use both of them at the same time. Yes, we have 30 responses here. Yes, I think it's enough. So yeah, this is like some illustration about the screen. So basically, I divide my presentation into 3 different sessions. The first one, we'll talk a bit about active learning. And then the second one, we will experience how Pear Deck works as students. Actually, you already started from the beginning of the presentation. And then we will talk about the benefit both of Pear Deck, both for teachers and students. And in the last session, we will be together creating and presenting a presentation together in my Zoom screen. So it's more like tutorial.